Hi everyone, I'm Jennifer from painfreeover50.com, and I am here talking about this book, The Body Keeps the Score. It's by Bessel Kolk. He's a researcher, and the subtitle is Brain, Mind, and Body in the Healing of Trauma. So why am I talking about the book? Well, trauma affects the brain and emotions and your body. And here at Pain Free Over 50, as we age, we want to do everything we can to naturally heal. We want less pain in our life wherever possible. And it's really important to address our emotional self. Trauma, or emotions that need healing, trauma isn't just in our heads. It affects our body. It will physically affect our brain. It affects our emotional life, but it also affects the body. Some of the reactions that our body can have to trauma, or memories of trauma, unresolved trauma, chronic tension. I know a lot of women my age that have tension across the back, knots in their shoulders, limited mobility in their shoulders or other areas, back pain. Those could be caused by other things, but that is just one way that trauma and emotions that are held in the body, one way that they can cause pain. Chronic tension is one. Gut issues, headaches and migraines, immune disease. Why is it that most autoimmune diseases are experienced by women? There are some men that get them, but by and large, women suffer from autoimmune diseases, and there's a lot of mystery surrounding that. And we've got to address this connection between trauma and the body and pain. It's important. So what are some paths to healing? According to the book, there are some things that you can do. Meditation and breath work, I think, are always good to calm the body, to calm our nerves, to calm our nervous system. That's important. That could heal a lot of the tension. That can help with some of the pain. Movement therapy can sometimes help work through the trauma, unresolved issues. But my favorite, and something that has really helped me, is finding safe relationships. This summer, I had a goal. I'm a teacher, so I have extra time in the summer. I made some goals, and one of those goals was to connect with friendships that I hadn't been able to spend a lot of time with these people. So I made a list of my favorite people, and there were 9 people that made it onto the list. And I can't believe I have this many friends, people who really do love me, not just acquaintances, but people I can be very honest with, people I can share, people that will be honest with me. So I made that list, and I went down the list, and each one of them I made a date with. We met for coffee, we went for a walk, we met at the dog park. Some of these people, some of these friends, I met with several times over this summer. It was really important to me, and I tend to be kind of a homebody. I tend to be an introvert, so reaching out to others, sometimes that's the last thing I want to do, especially if I'm tired and I just want to stay at home. But I went out on a limb and I did this, and at the end of the summer, looking back on this list, and all of the things I did. One of my friends and I, we had free tickets to the water park, and we went, and it was amazing. There are so many older couples, retired couples that are there, just having fun, splashing, going around in the lazy river. It was a blast. Like I said, I met people for coffee. We went swimming, did summertime activities, hiked, walked, just, met for lunch, met for appetizers, met for coffee, met for breakfast. Some came over here. We worked on puzzles together, jigsaw puzzles. Again, something very relaxing, at least for me. So that was something that really helped me. And as I've been, now that it's fall, summer is over, unfortunately, but now that it's fall and my stress is starting to come back, stress from work, just stress with family life, all the things. I've reached out to some of these friends again, and just the other day, I just, cried to my friend, and I just had to be real honest with her about how frustrated I was with the situation, but I was able to let it out instead of stuffing it, like I've done in the past. And so I encourage you, number one, read the book. I'll have it linked below. But number two, reach out to friends. If you don't have a lot of friends, maybe make some friends. Think of some friends that or people, acquaintances that you haven't been in touch with for a while, and start reaching out. It's never been easier. You can just text someone, hey, how are you? I've been thinking of you. How's life going? Just see how they respond. Then maybe you reach out and say, hey, you want to meet sometime in the next couple of weeks? What's your schedule look like? What's good for you? That's how I would start mine. So if it wasn't good for them, I didn't really have to feel rejected if they said, no, thank you. They said, I don't have much time lately. I kept it very casual. But it was such a great experience for me, and I'm still reaping the benefits of that. I do feel a lot less tension, that chronic tension across my shoulders and back. A lot of that has been released, and it feels fantastic. So here at painfreeover50.com, I would love to hear about how you have experienced, pain and relieved your pain. What is working for you? I don't subscribe to just popping a pill when we want our pain to go away. The pain's still there, we just can't feel it. So what's causing the pain? For you, is it emotional? Is your body keeping the score? Check out the book. Check out my website, painfreeover50.com. Like and subscribe, and I'll talk with y'all next time. Bye.